Okay, hi everyone. So I thought, if you're interested, and again, this is completely optional, that you might want to have a go at maybe drawing a 3D shape on GeoGebra. So I'm going to show you how to draw a cube, and then if you would like to, you can go through and do it yourself. So the first thing is how you get onto GeoGebra. Now, if you want to get onto the 3D calculator, all you need to do is just Google. Sorry, I'll just minimize this a little bit because there you go, as you can see here. So all you need to do is Google GeoGebra 3D graphing. Okay, and it's going to come up. You want that one that says 3D calculator GeoGebra. If you head onto there, okay, it's going to come up the same as it would, the same as it did before. Okay, so there it is on the screen. I'm just going to go back out of this one into my other one. So I'm going to close that back into here. Okay, so special thing about 3D graphing is obviously you have a third dimensional axis, which is really cool. So there's this one. This is what we call the, this is still the y-axis, okay, that blue line there. Okay, still the y-axis because we're talking about it being vertical. The red axis there, that's the horizontal one, that one there. And then you have this one that kind of comes out of the plane, okay, and that's the z-axis. Okay, so that's the new one. Obviously, if you're going to do a coordinate, your coordinate needs to have 3 parts to it, not just 2. So you have x, a y, and a z. Okay, so for example, I'm going to make a point at the middle of my graph at 0, 0, 0. So I'm going to have 0, 0, 0. Okay, so that's x, 0, y, 0, z, 0, and I've called that a. So I'm going to put that in there, okay? And then I'm going to make another coordinate. I want to make it at that red 6 point there. So that's x6, y0, z0, because you're on that red line. So I'm going to put in b. That's going to be 6, 0, 0. So again, x is 0, y is 0, z is 6. X is 6, y is 0, z is 0. Okay, and you can see that comes up there. Right, now the next thing I want to do, I'm going to make a cuboid, a cube. I'm going to make a cube, and it's going to be length of 6, width of 6, height of 6. So altogether, I'm going to need 8 coordinates. Okay, so 8 coordinates. So I've done 2 already. So I'm going to do the back 2 of my base of my cuboid. So one at the back there, and another one there. So at the back, I'm going to have one coordinate which has got a z coordinate of 6, but an x of 0 and a y of 0. So I'm going to write c equals 0, 0, 6. Okay, and then that one, okay, sorry, that's come up on the blue. That's interesting. Okay, maybe the blue one's called z on this. Normally we say z is that green one, but maybe on this one it's the blue. Okay, but you can see there now I have that point up in the air there. All right, I still want to make that one at the back there on the green. So that's going to be at 0, 6, 0. Okay, and again, you can see that at the back there. Now the tricky ones are the ones that aren't on the lines. So if I'm going to make a 5th one, and I want this one to be at the back corner, but on the ground. Okay, so that one's going to have a z of 0, but an x and a y of 6. So it's going to be 6, 6, 0. Okay, and you can see it coming up there. All right, I've got 3 more to go. So I'm going to put in F. Now F, I'm going to make that directly above B, but 6 up in the air. So I'm going to have 6, 0, 6. Okay, and you can see it come up there. G, I'm going to make G the back left-hand corner. So again, that one's directly above D. So I'm going to have 0, 6, 6. Okay. And that one's there. And then the last one, H, this is an easy one. This is everything's at 6. So we've got 6, 6, and 6. And that's that one there. Okay. Now the next thing, because this doesn't really look much like a shape at the moment, is to go through onto the Shapes tool. Scroll down until you get that lines and polygons bit, and it comes up with segment. Now segment helps you connect up 2 points. So from here, we're going to connect up these points, these ones here, okay, C and A, okay, A and B. Just make sure you're clicking exactly on the points that you've put in, okay, this one, and this one here. Okay. Oh, missing a couple. That one at the back, that one at the front. Okay, and there's my cube. Now, if I want to turn the axis off, because that's a bit ugly to look at, I'm just going to go to Settings, where it says Show Axis. I'm going to turn that off. I can also turn off that plane bit at the bottom so we can see it there. And there's the 3D shape. Okay, so if you want to have a play around with that, it's quite a good skill, I think, to learn for later on at school. And if you want to, you can measure, you know, volume, area, length. You can look at some of the angles that might be in there as well, and maybe try and draw a shape that isn't a cuboid or a cube. Okay, all right. If you do it and you want to show me, just snippy the picture and email it to me, and I'd love to see. Okay, all right, bye.